All right, Shotshow's the biggest, craziest, most exclusive event in the firearms industry. And while I haven't been there myself yet, I've done enough research to feel like I could probably teach a masterclass on it. I want you to think of me as like your Sherpa on the SHOT Show journey. Sure, it's my first time guiding anyone and I haven't been up the mountain yet, but hey, I want you to trust me anyway. Like, what's the worst that could happen? Probably shouldn't answer that. SHOT Show makes your hometown gun show look like a yard sale with a couple of ARs tossed in for flair. This is the big leagues, okay? Less grandpa selling surplus ammo out of a Tupperware bin, and more corporate execs pitching firearms that bend reality and pocket-sized flashlights that could probably, I don't know, signal Mars or something like that. Look, if you're a first-timer like me or just curious about what happens, this video is going to try and cover everything you need to know, like what SHOT Show is, who can attend, what to pack, how to survive the week without losing your mind. First thing is, SHOT Show stands for Shooting, Hunting, Outdoor Trade Show. Okay, it's basically Disneyland for firearms enthusiasts. If Disneyland was 14 miles of booths showcasing guns and gear and gadgets, that kind of thing. This is where the firearms industry gathers every year to show off what's new and exciting and think like cutting edge technology, tactical innovations, gear you never knew you needed, but now you can't live without.
I want that.
Okay, so there is one catch. SHOT Show isn't open to the general public, so you've got to be part of the industry, like manufacturers, retailers, or at least media. Or if you could convince someone to take you as their lucky +1, but basically you need credentials to get in. To start, let's talk about who can attend, okay? And for this, even though we've got media and exhibitors, we're going to focus on attendees, okay? So these are the guys that have FFLs in order to get there. So I'm going to pull up the website. We're going to look real quick at attendee. And let's see here. All right, so admission at the SHOT Show is open to businesses and government entities in the shooting, hunting, and outdoor trade, as well as commercial buyers and sellers of military, law enforcement, and tactical products and services only. All right, so if we go down and we look here, acceptable documentation demonstrating trade and market affiliation. In order to attend SHOT Show, you must qualify on 2 levels. Show management must be able to verify that your company is directly industry relevant, and the show must be able to verify that each person that attends works for the qualified company. So, just because you have a one-man show and you want to bring your 3 buddies along with you, unless they work for your company, it ain't going to work. Oh, come on! All right, since most of you guys that are watching this are probably like just starting up your own FFL, like your retail or gunsmith or something, we're going to focus specifically on attendees that are in that particular market. Okay, so looks like you need a signed copy of your FFL. You're going to need 2 external business invoices and a copy of your business license. You're also going to need an accessible and usable company website identifying your company name, current business address, and it sufficiently demonstrates your company's industry affiliation. To verify whether or not you can attend SHOT Show, your best bet is going to shotshow.org/attendee-admission requirements. There's a lot of different requirements for the different kinds of businesses, whether you're a consultant or a freight vendor or a gunsmith or whatever. There's requirements for each one, even if it's a pawn shop or startup companies, things like that. So basically, go to this website and look at that. Packing for SHOT Show is its own challenge. I've been told to pack light and bring an extra suitcase for the swag alone, which I'm told is kind of ridiculous. That being said, don't be a FUD and pull around some little wagon for swag.
But you don't say that.
I promise, people are making fun of you behind your back. So here's kind of a short list, and then we'll go over each one of these in detail. Business cards, comfortable shoes, notebook, snacks. From my understanding, the hunger gets real when you're walking miles on a convention floor. Okay, for the business cards, you might be high tech and have some sort of digital business card that you're going with, and but you're still going to want to bring like a fistful of traditional business cards.
Look at that subtle off-white coloring. The tasteful thickness of it. Oh my god. It even has a watermark.
If for no other reason than to drop in all the giveaways and raffles, but a lot of people just aren't equipped to handle the digital stuff. Comfortable shoes. Also literally on everyone's list. If you're like me, you feel more at home in a pair of Brunt work boots, but they're going to get real heavy after the first day. So get yourself a good, comfortable, light pair of tennis shoes. A notebook also made it on the list for almost every one of them. I assume it's part of the sheer volume of information that you get, the products that you're going to see. I have a finite amount of room in my short-term memory. A lot of that is taken up by what hotel room I'm in. So I'm going to take this advice to heart. I'm going to bring a notebook just in case there's just a crazy amount of information that I'm going to need. Lastly, snacks. I was very surprised to see how many people mentioned snacks. I don't know if this place is like a food desert or what, but people mention snacks and water over and over. I'm going to throw a few in for good measure just to be careful, but I'm on keto right now too, and I doubt the snacking options are going to accommodate that. Something not to bring is your personal firearm. They're not allowed on the convention floor. Nevada has its own rules on reciprocity based off of which state you're coming from, so this might be one event where you just leave your trusty P365 X Macro home. Do you need a tactical vest? No. Well, you want to bring one anyway? Also no. Besides, bringing some of that stuff warrants more of a thorough look while you're going through TSA at the airport.
Okay. Private pat down. Follow me.
Speaking of travel, getting to Shotshow means navigating Las Vegas during one of its busiest weeks. So book your hotel early, book your airfare early. There's a rail or a train option that you can buy when you buy your Shotshow ticket that try and get your hotel on one of those and you'll probably save a ton of money on rentals and Ubers and whatnot. Now about the show itself. This is where deals are made, products are launched, business connections are formed. You might even spot a few of your favorite YouTubers. There are literally 2,700 vendors. So with 3 days and 2,700 vendors, that gives you like 35 seconds per booth. And that's if you don't eat or drink or go to the bathroom or breathe. So don't try to see everything. You're just going to burn yourself out on day one. Focus on the vendors and the booths that you really, really want to see. One tool that I think is going to be invaluable is going to be the companion app that Shotshow puts out. I suggest familiarizing yourself with it ahead of time. It's kind of a complicated little app, but it has a lot of stuff in it. Some of the stuff that it has contains like an interactive map that helps you find vendors faster so you're not wandering aimlessly around like a lost puppy. There's a schedule that you can put information into, and it automatically adds information as you sign up for things. So you can plan your days like a pro instead of missing out on something cool. There's booth information, so you can mark like must-see vendors, or if that booth is expecting like a VIP or celebrity appearances, and like when those are going to happen. I'm going to be at SDI's booth. They haven't put me on there yet, though. And even networking feature to connect with other attendees. So, like, if you bump into somebody and you want to like share your information, you can do that too. I know you might be just thinking, I'm going to wing it. I don't need a schedule, but Shotshow isn't just about checking out the latest gear. It's also a chance to like sharpen your skills with some like top-notch training classes. I'm not talking about like PowerPoint snooze fest military yourself with PowerPoint things. These are classes that are like taught by industry professionals, best in the business, everything. And they'll cover everything from like gunsmithing techniques, tactical training, compliance updates, even tips on like how to run your business more efficiently or like get into the online market space or whatever. So if you're a gunsmith or you want to fine tune your craft and a retailer trying to up your sales game, someone who works in the marketing department of a big firearms industry, or someone who just wants to learn how to avoid common industry pitfalls, you could find a class for you. If you're planning on attending Shotshow, be sure to check out the training lineup and register ahead of time. From my experience, some of the classes fill up really, really fast. It's one more way to justify the entire trip as a tax write-off. I attended training, so that counts. Let's face it, none of us are going to do this perfectly, but that's kind of part of the fun. Just be prepared, stay flexible, enjoy the experience, get out of it whatever you can. So that's what I've learned, over months of research. I mean, I'm not an expert yet, but I'm ready to hit the ground running. I hope this video helps you feel more prepared. I'm looking forward to posting quite a few more videos of all of my adventures while I'm there, so hopefully if I made mistakes in this one, I can correct it in those few. So stay tuned and watch my successes or failings or whatever. Thanks for watching. And to those of you that subscribe, I really do appreciate it. I hope I'm bringing you content that you find helpful. And if you see me wandering the convention floor looking completely lost, because I will be, feel free to say hi. Stop me. We'll take a picture. We'll friggin', exchange information. So I guess I'll see you at SHOT Show. Thanks a lot. Bye.